Ah, I'm back. I want to do another Spire. I keep getting, uh, this really unfortunate roll. It always wants to give me silent, and my silent win rate is okay. But I have a lot more fun with basically every other character. It's my game time. I'll pick the character. What do I want to play? Let's do a Regent run. Regent's a fun one. Oh, Silver Crucible, my beloved. File Holster's actually a sick one. You can like bomb rush an early elite if you take it. Wow, I'm gonna have to do hard combats no matter which road I take. That's real sad. This path's kind of sick nasty though. Okay, I'm gonna need potions for the hard combats. I'm also gonna see all of my upgraded card rewards real fast. I just love Silver Crucible. I don't know how good my win rate is with it, but it just feels like a good card. Or a good relic, rather. Like, I feel like, a lot of this game is just about being strong, like, next floor, you know? You just want to be strong within the next 10 seconds. And if you take time to wait on something like Lava Rock, you just lose. It's over. It's too early for Glimmer Plus, but having a Glimmer Plus is gonna be so sick. I mean, the pick is probably Celestial Might just to win, but I I'm gonna do something stupid and greedy, I suppose. Uh, let's put what's in the draw? 2 strikes? Yeah, let's put the Falling Star back on top and just have a strong attacking turn next turn. Taking damage to Sludge Spinner. Getting my teeth pushed in. No stars. Can I pass? Can I? If I hit Venerate, that's lethal, and Venerate's on top. So let's do that. There we go. Know Thy Place Plus. I'm such a Know Thy Place Plus hater. Can I take the downgraded version? Man, it is really nice to have a 0 to cast off of Glimmer. I can't really use Supermassive, and my Star Gen kinda sucks for Cloak of Stars. Cloak of Stars is a nice one, but let's take the Know Thy Place. Let's get aggro, just because you need to kill things to win. This goes to 6, so I can cast 1 defend and get off have a decent blocking turn, so let's do that. Let's just kill this clown and deal with this guy at my leisure. Taking 2, not the end of the world. Second Know Thy Place. No way, brother, no way. Well, I'm taking one of these, just because it's upgraded. I don't hate Rod and War. It's just a good card. I don't hate Hidden Cache. Hidden Cache doesn't really make me stronger for the next floor, though. Like, Rotten War is the best addition to my deck right now. Thinking ahead's pretty good in Regent, right? You have top of deck synergies. I'm not really too excited about any of the other cards, so let's take that. Let's hit the 0 first, and then let's draw. Probably not striking. I'm gonna cast both my defense this turn. This is pop, 28? Not enough. Okay, I guess I'm eating shit. I could draw potion. I could just go defend forge as well, which I'm not mad about. And then probably, well, I have to pop it this turn, I guess, because I don't want to use a potion. So let's go venerate. I need to Sovereign Blade this, I guess. Well, I could hold the Sovereign Blade for next turn. There's no reason not to save it. Let's squeeze one in on the sneaky. And if I redraw Venerate and Friends, no, I did not redraw the Venerate Friend. That's okay. Let's just take 5 again. Not the end of the world. Knockout Blow is a nice one. Goes well with my Know Thy Place plus. I'm not crazy about Refine Blade. If this drew a card as well, this would be sick. This would be such a good card. Like Forge 9 next turn, gain an energy, draw a card, or like gain an energy, gain a star or something. It needs a little more. I'm not crazy about it as it is. Just does nothing when you cast it, right? So it needs to do a lot next turn, or else it's useless. Anyways, I'm taking Knockout Blow. Just cast my Sovereign Blade? No, probably not. Let's hold off on that for a little bit. I'll wait for my Falling Star. Damn, I should have cast my Sovereign Blade last turn. I regret everything. I could draw potion, and really cross my fingers that I hit on the hit on the Sovereign Blade or Knockout Blow. I think both are kills. Let's just do that. Let's just see. 2 looks? Nope, useless. I guess I have to block it out then, which involves wasting my Falling Star. No potion either. I like Bombardment. I'll just slap a Bombardment into the stack. I think I'll rest. There's more stuff that I would want to pay life for, or whatever. Oh, shop is nice. I suppose. Wow, these all suck, dude. What a mediocre shop. I'll take Manifest Authority, I guess. Just buy a card, go. Like I'm not playing Lunar Blast or Guiding Star. Volmpot, maybe. Makes me stronger next floor. Ta-da! Let's upgrade either Bombardment or Knockout Blow. Let's do Bombardment. This is my fish solve. Okay, I gotta kill one of the attacking Binguses here. Probably the one that's just gonna deal the most damage to me. And I'll leave the redraw for another time. That's okay. It's not the best. I really would have preferred one of the attackers so I could pick them off. It's okay. Let's get them all into bombardment range, and then kind of whichever one it hits I'm okay with. I prefer if it doesn't hit the front one though. Yeah. Really unlucky. Sovereign Blade doesn't kill. It might kill with Falling Star, and then I could squeeze and defend and take 0. So I have 21 to chew through with Vol. Yeah, I can do that. There we go. And dies to bombardment. Early mummy hand. Well, I would love to take that black hole, but I will not. It just does nothing for me, even though it does mummy hand things. It's not really a card I want in my deck. And I have to respect the cost of casting Reflect. Jesus Christ. I could go Volmpot Bombardment. Does that break it? Because that's all I really care about is getting Bombardment online. It should. I'm not going to run the numbers. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, this is basically lethal already. Second Manifest Authority's cool. I love stacking them. Good to get colorless cards. I think this is another eat shit turn 1, get bombardment up type combat. Let's just do that. Attack. Attack. Yeah. I'm a decent convergence deck. I'll take a convergence, and I think I'm strong enough, especially with the dex pot, to get away with the rest. As kind of wacky as that seems to me. I'm gonna do it. I have 2 defensive potions. I'll just remember to use them, and I'm sure it'll be enough. Let's make thinking ahead a castable multiple times type card. Purity. Well, that'll come in handy later. And let's hold the Falling Star. Not very special. Well, I gotta get my bombardment off. That's how I win this fight. So let's undo it. think I can get better value out of this beacon. I could put the beacon back on top and kind of try to get lucky with the drawing one of the other two beacons. Lucky in giant air quotes. Could also just slam and yeah, I'll just do this and slam knockout blow and just we're playing the racing game. And then next turn, if I drill two beacons, I can exhaust them. Yeah, perfect. Oh, I can even try to rip the third one as well. Nope, no dice. Let's put Falling Star back. Good time to rip it with Glimmer, I guess. I'll probably put Manifest back on top, and then I'll just retain my hand, probably. Let's just do that. Set up for a good next turn. Okay. Definitely casting Reflect, I guess. We have lethal. 12, 13. Not quite. It'll die at the end of this turn to reflect damage, I'm pretty sure. If I just... Oh right, I have Sovereign Blade now. Yeah, this is guaranteed lethal here, so let's take the 6 and... be happy. Sword Sage is cool. That's scaling. That's like a kind of a late game answer that isn't just wait for bombardment to kill them. Kind of gives me something to build into. Maybe I find another thing like the Smith, or because the Smith is uncastable right now. I just don't have the star support. I need to cast Reflect and stuff. Yeah, I'll take a Sword Sage. I'll find time to upgrade it sometime on this floor. Or maybe get Sandcastle. Oh, Sandcastle. It's a good Luminous deck, but Sandcastle can hit so many good things. Either of my Manifests are great, Knockout Blow is great, Sword Sage is the best hit in the deck, Convergence is great, Defends are good, Venerate's good, Falling Star is good. Wow, that's about as good as it gets, right? Only two non-incredible hits. I still have to find time for Sword Sage, but Reflect Plus is sick. Yeah, just really sick Sandcastle. Looking at these paths, it's kind of stinky. Too many combats. And then we can try for this, probably. That's what I'm thinking. Let's do it. Well, that's a good one. That's a really good combo. Don't think well, I'll keep Knockout Blow, I guess. Couldn't hurt. Fights one anyways, I just need to max block now. Let's draw. Sure. And then next turn he gets insta-popped by the bombardment pretty much. Yeah, real close. Just get this bad boy out of my hand, I guess. Ooh, I want all of these cards, but I only get to pick one. With the Convergence Plus, I have a little bit less star stress. I can take another star card. Alignment is one. Child could be one. I think my hands, or my hands have lots of expensive junk in them, like, and Manifest Authority can hit expensive junk. And I have a bunch of zeros already. I want my mummy hand to be good. So let's lean into that. Let's pick alignment. Let's try to cast our threes. Gonna need help on this hand. Kinda doesn't matter what we put on top here. Just gonna knock out, or wait, can I kill the... Yeah, I can, huh? That's sick. I wasn't thinking of that. It's probably the explosive ampule instead, and then I can manifest on top of that. I can get the almost full block. We can put ultimate strike or something. Yeah, we'll just put ultimate strike on top. And then we get the full block and doesn't die to parrying shield. I didn't have enough block. Oh well. Really good explosive ampule. None of these scream useful to me. Patter is a nice one, but I have no multi-hits. Quasar, I'm a little bit stressed on stars again with the alignment, so I'll pass on Quasar. Oh, we love Wongos. I'm not downgrading a card, give me a Wongo. Probably, I'm down for a Splash. I like Splash. The fact that it's attacks is kind of annoying. I wish Splash could just be Discovery. Yeah, let's Splash. Sure. Jesus. Am I really taking 17? I guess. I pitched my alignment, right? Yeah, that was in my hand last turn. What's up next? An elite? Oof. Guess that's where we're at. That's just what we're doing. If it hits one of the shitters, I'm not too mad. That's the best one, though. Do I need to Vuln Pod too? Probably. It's only 19, so... So sad. At least I get a new pot. Black Hole is back. I have 0 AoE still. It's a mana maker with the mummy hand, so let's take it. Yeah, it could be useful here. Just gonna raw skill pot first. 0 mana Prophesize is kinda nice. Could hit my stuff. Splash alignment, Sword Sage stuff. Yeah, let's take that. I probably want to make hand size with Falling Star. Let's drop to 10. Woof. Okay, hitting defend plus is nice. Let's draw. Alignment is finally here. That's sick. Knockout blow kills the one that's debuffing me, which is very important. So I'm gonna go Venerate, Knockout blow. Let's put Manifest back on top. So we're gonna go Alignment, then Knockout blow. And we'll have to pass on Convergence, sadly. Just taking too much damage. Have to go. Really sick Reflect, probably, but let's roll first. Scrawl. It's not super helpful here. Think I'll just get the Reflect out and pick up Sovereign Blade for next turn. Yeah, there are too many good cards to hit that aren't this junk. Yeah, like Reflect, if I can find a way to cast that. I cannot. Rats. Reflect back on top, maybe? Just because I really want to find a way to cast that. We're kind of in desperate straits. We're really looking for a good AoE. Synthesis gives me an extra mana this turn, which I'm all for. Yeah, let's do that. And we can play the Manifest Authority to remove it from the pool. Nope, no dice. I'm got a pretty high value fortifier here, so let's just do that. Let's thinking ahead first before we do anything. That's so rough. Oh wait, Falling Star deals 12. Never mind, that's sick. That's so sick. Little special number there. Eternal Feather carrying my shit. Spoils of Battle. Also really good. I don't have a lot of card draw. Black Hole costs 0 here. Point. Oh right, this costs 0. Let's focus on killing this with Black Hole and parrying shield and stuff. Dude, the next turn on this is killing me. My stars are so stressed. Let's manifest first. Ooh. Ooh. Just play Catastrophe and cross our fingers. It has so many good hits, even if it hits like Sword Sage or nonsense. I mean, obviously the worst is like Strike Strike we lose, but let's go for it. Knockout blow killing something is really insane. That's really, really nice. We still take a little damage, but this kills that, but is there a better way? Yes. Holy damage, Batman. If I go Strike Venerate, I can guarantee a good hit from Sword Sage, except I can't, because Sword Sage still costs 2, it's unupgraded. I do want to not take 12. I have to draw here. That's too bad. This doesn't really matter, I don't think. I just have to lunge with Splash and really cross my fingers that I hit something that saves me here. None of these are that. None of these are ethereal. Ball Lightning doesn't help. Skewer doesn't help. Oh well. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I hit here. Short. No parrying shield, no anything. I just eat a ton of shit. Too bad. Second bombardment. Well, now you're talking. I would like stars in defense. Let's take a stars card. Love Happy Flower in this deck. And let's take an uncommon. Ugh. I don't think I want that for either of the remaining elites. It's okay against Entimancer, maybe. But I'm like knockout blow bombardment deck, so how bad is that matchup anyways? I think I will just pass. If it's Entimancer, so be it. I win against Entimancer anyways, right? Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I'm already killing it with Reflect and stuff. Let's draw first. Sure. I'll take a Dazed to get that out of the deck. Probably also just Fish Oil, like, late. Sure, I'll take a Reap. Let's look for Know Your Place. Neither of these are Know Your Place. Probably put Spoils back on top and just cast a bunch of defense here. And then we can Spoils next turn. Ooh. Do some silly stuff here. That one for free. And then pretty likely to kill next turn. Yeah. Nice. Parry's cool. I like parry. You get it twice with replay. Ever since they doubled the number on parry, I've just been a parry fan. I need an upgrade. I need to upgrade Sword Sage so badly, it's insane. If I die for that, so be it. Holy fuck, dude, what is this? Just, my entire deck is tainted. Is it all skills? All skills are tainted 3. Okay. It's almost a full value block potion, I'll just use it. I think I'm in bombardment mode. Kind of whatever this hits, I'm gonna cast bombardment. Let's cast this for free while it's here, I guess. Pass on thinking ahead. Damn, that's too bad. This is negative block. This can hit anything, I guess. Wow. Jesus Christ, brother. Do I just have to stop the hole here before I dig myself into a death? What's my next turn? Reflect? I guess I should Convergence then. So we swing for 16. I survive to next turn, and then we try to lunge for a kill. Or block it out with Reflect. This is 15. I think this kills. I'm pretty sure this kills. I'm not gonna run the numbers. Oh, right, it doesn't go to your hand. Right. Problems. It's not too late to block it out. And I'm comfortable enough to not need to choose yet. Wow, what a bunch of junk. Let's just take the guaranteed kill, I guess. Oh, why did I cast that? Why did I do that? Alright, we'll keep blocking. There we go. Furnace is cool. I like Furnace. That's scaling. I'll take the double rest. Try to survive against Knowledge Demon. This very nice, 0 scaling opener hand against Knowledge Demon. It's gonna be a pain. Probably not able to cast Bombardment this turn, unfortunately. Too much damage for Knowledge Demon. Let's look for a better hit. None of these. Okay. Let's look for a better hit again. A skill. What's my best skill to hit? Maybe Convergence? I'm gonna cast my hand. I could just take Gatherlight. I could take another Manifest. Because whatever I pull, I can guarantee off of. I just have no good. Off of Mummy Hand, I just have no good cards to to hit here. Let's splash first and then decide. Well, you can't cast Squeeze without an Austie, so guess I'm channeling a Dark. Probably just take Gather Light for the max block. Pretty sad turn, once again. Ooh, Discovery's here. Let's Discovery, give me some scaling. Summon Forth, kinda helpful. Beaten into shape, kinda helpful, I guess. None of these are really special at all. I'll take Summon Forth, I guess. None of those is really all that useful. Let's see what we hit off Black Hole. Sound just fine. We could have a pretty big turn here. We could also save the big turn for next turn as well. Yeah, let's just, because we're retaining the hand, we can set up for a really big alignment turn next go. We're taking 6 here, but I mean, I can't sloth. There's no way. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. And then we can double up. We can summon Forth. We can double up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a late draw. I kind of want all of these to go. Let's put one of the manifests, I guess. And just poke for a little more damage. Get him into knockout blow range. Can I guarantee a win next turn if I block here? So I'm taking a shitload. Odds are not great to find enough damage off of Splash. Generally cards do not do 50 billion damage or 25. So swinging for 36, I need to block at least 20, which I can do. So let's do that. It's too dangerous to play that. So in theory I live this. 36, 20, yeah, I think I live this, right? Yeah. And then next turn we basically guaranteed to win. Yeah, so what did we notice from the last fight? Really needed a way to scale harder. Seeking Edge, I still have no AoE, really. Seeking Edge doesn't really help us scale harder. I mean, it's a power, it's good with Mummy Hand and stuff, but I'm really looking at Arsenal here. I think that's by far my favorite. Let's I mean, Dying Star's cool and all, but it's no mummy hand card, and we can take the arsenal and try to scale our way out of this. Oh, that's cool. I don't have to fight Eon Glass. Eon Glass. Let's do. Try Boomerang. That could be nice. That could be really sick with Bombardment, Knockout Blow. It could be cool. We could take the Warhammer, we could take the Sai. Sai is probably the safest. My block kind of sucks. Don't really have a good block solve. It's just good against the bosses as well, guaranteeing. I don't think I'm short of damage. Like it's Warhammer or Sai, and how important are the upgrades? Almost not really, right? Like suppose a battle is the same. Parry's a little better, Furnace is a little better, Arsenal is fine. Yeah, let's take the Sai. I generally don't take Sai, but let's take it here. It looks really good. And let's try our hand at one of these paths. Wow, all these paths are so snots. These are such bad paths. Is there a good path I'm missing? Like, one fire, two elites. One fire, one elite in a shop. Or two elites in a shop. One fire, shop, two elites. This is probably the best one. Yeah, this is snots, dude. This is bunk. Alright, let's try to combo off with Mummy Hand, I guess. That's a good one to hit. Let's Glimmer first. A card to place on top. Like Rotten War. Let's roll another one. I guess this blocks for more. Let's just do this. Turn this to full block. I don't know where you were last turn, but I missed you. Sure. It's a nice one. This guarantees the full block. Let's try to hit knockout blow. Oh well. Wow, look at this slow as hell hand. 3 damage. Wow. Doing nothing here. I don't even think it's worth casting. Let's just wait for next turn. Big Mind Blast. I could Supermassive, but I don't think I need it. I think Arsenal is just enough. Just thinking ahead. Yeah, it's fine. Just get the whammies. Let's get the big hits. cast my whole hand. Let's see what we hit off Manifest. Nice. Get the free parry. Nice. Uppercut is not enough. Alright, I'll take the uppercut though. That's all we got, I guess. You little shit. Strike lethal. Another glimmer maybe? A glitter stream? Glimmer minus, resonance. Still kinda stressed on stars. Let's slap another one of these into the deck. User bracelet for pairs, pretty sick. I'm cool with that. We can guarantee a 0 mana bombardment here, so let's do that. Start with this. Sovereign Blade will kill, but it's not very good here. Taking 10 if I do that, it's a lot. I don't really have a good way to dig myself out of it. Maybe it's a good potion. Potion time. Take a random skill. Decisions is a good random skill. Let's do that. Triple cast reflect. Oh, that doesn't stack on the turn. You just get it for 3 turns. That's sad. Alright. Take the kill. Put knockout blow. Well, that changes things. Let's put No Thy Place back on top, probably. Alright, whatever. Prophesizes bananas with mummy hand stuff, so let's do that. Let's pick that one. Damn, didn't get the power. Ooh, both of these are ridiculous. Probably want card draw over. I mean, oh my gosh, energy too. Let's take card draw because card draw is energy with mummy hand. And I want this 2 elite path so I can get the shop and a ton of planisphere value. So we're skipping that elite. I love the idea of starting with Arsenal. It's kind of a weird upgrade, but seems nice to me, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go with my gut there. I can go Gorget card remove, so I think I will. Just seems fine. Yeah, none of these really scream at me, so let's just spend our gold efficiently. Maybe a defend plus or something goes back on top. Yeah, guaranteed to be able to cast a decent one here. Secret weapon. Secret weapon. I could just get the strike out of my deck. Just draw over it, I guess. Doesn't have retain, so let's just pull that one out. Secret. Let's just cast the defend and then hope to hit something good. Of course we hit the worst one. That's okay. Yeah, too bad. Probably thinking ahead first. Let's put some junk card back on top and then try to guarantee a good hit off of Sword Sage. You can guarantee the knockout blow, I guess, is just the best way to do this. There's just always a best way here. And geez, 40 damage is so much. Yeah, let's play Eternal Hammer too. Earn Planisphere, healing range. Holy shit, man, damage. I need 3 stars like now. Could be weak too. Could be Severance. Just find some cards, hopefully. Manifest could help. We can just find, oh, actually, no, that place helps, but, that's not what I was thinking of. Not Mad Science, just Gather Light. Start with the stars. Sovereign Blade's here too, win the fight. Let's do 86. Cannon is sick. Make it so is nice, but so is Summon Forth. Jeez, let's put a Summon Forth in this deck. That's scaling. I would buy this Hidden Cache if I could. Can't complain about picking up the other one though, Pillar of Creation. That's my scaling and my block though. Okay, give me another one. Okay, whatever. Can have my Glimmer, I guess. So agonizing. Just cast the sand. Really didn't want to give up my Glimmer, but it's just a really sad situation. sweet, the worst one, that's fine. I put Prophesize back on top. Oh, no jackpot. That's so sad. Oh, whatever. We did not hit a power to go with Prophesize. None of these are really any good. We might have to Gambler Sprue. Let's just do that, and probably keep Parry. Maybe keep Prophesize, just because there's so many good hits to go with it, and more cards could be game winning. Yeah. So Parry is immediately a really big one. Hitting Prophesize is huge, of course. Now we're like off to the races. I could cast Defend Convergence. And then I can Alignment and start going crazy. Definitely want a Sword Sage. And then try to hit the Sovereign Blade, fingers crossed. Nope. No dice. Damn, junk. I misplayed that for sure. I was supposed to find time to cast Sword Sage there somehow. Okay. Let's put No Thy Place back on top. I wish I could have cast that beatdown, but oh well. This should be lethal. Between the Bombardment and double Sovereign Blade. Yeah, it's totally lethal. Pass. Well, that's kind of junk. Double heal, fingers crossed. I'm not feeling confident here. Okay. Guess I'll take Pinpoint. Probably Falling Sulphur. Love casting Summon Forth. If this hits Prophesize, I'm really happy to hit the worst one. That's okay. Let's tuck this Prophesize back on top. Yeah, let's keep casting powers. Ooh. Sovereign Blade's a really nice one to hit there. Yeah, let's just draw a shitload of cards. See what we can do here. I really want to cast Bombardment, but it is very dubious to do that. That one might have to come later. Maybe I'll get
good at this turn. Let's see. Alignments here. Yeah. Yeah, I could try. Well, I can also just cast Bombardment and then reflect as well. It's not bad. Let's probably just do that. Losing out on Furnace sucks, but getting Bombardment out's really nice. Let's hold the hand with Convergence, probably. Just gonna manifest and prayers. Jackpot's a sick one. That's a lot of damage. Not being able to cast Sword Sage sucks. Any world where I block this out? Or is there a way to win with attacks? Maybe. If I go manifest into a skill, I can pinpoint. Maybe. Woof, brother, woof. I'm trying to block, I guess, now. It could be a sick Snecko Whale, maybe. Because Snecko Whale only lasts a turn, right? Oh, whatever. It's gone now. Let's throw this out and see what we hit. It's a nice one, I guess. So we can get the block and then put it back into our hand, maybe. We could kill it as well. It's just then it's gone and we have to deal with Queen without it. I'd rather Torchhead lives another turn than have to deal with Queen next turn with no prep. So let's do that. Maybe I'm speaking out of my ass here. Let's not do that. Ooh, just kill it. So sick. See, now we're going crazy with Calamity. Hello, Dying Star. My friend. Anytime. Dying Star's back. Probably just drawing instead this turn, I bet. Let's just see what we hit here. Kind of nothing. We could do some decent blocking the rest of our turn. That's probably what I'm supposed to do. Oops. Calamity is kind of insane with the build I'm straddling. Doing so much here. I did not Sword Sage, so we have a problem. Let's just keep building it up, even though it kind of not good here. 25 strength, probably fine. Yeah. Alright, fingers crossed for killing test subjects. We should be fine against test subjects. The recurring block is insane. Glimmer is an annoying one. It's not exactly what I wanted to hit. Yeah, we could swing in test subject here, I guess. It's not perfect, we just a bunch of shit, but this thing needs to die. It's swinging for 51, you know? So let's kill this damn thing. Take the hang. We can just say go. Okay, need to find a way to kill test subject quickly. Getting Sovereign Blade back is one way to do that. I have the Sword Sage stuff going, so let's try that. How much can I block this turn? Looks like not enough. Can try to hit stuff with Manifest Authority. I got Pillars of Creation up. Let's try that. This is, yeah, gonna help at least a little bit. Take one wound, it's not the end of the world. Let's draw first. Reflect's a really good one, so we can go like Venerate Reflect. And see. Let's do that. Let's play Manifest first. Discovery. I can't. I want to, but I cannot. Okay. Take another wound, but we're getting a lot of value for that, so cannot be too mad. And we're closing in on lethal here. We don't actually have it though. It's 122, but we need to kill it. And we also want a 7/4 on the same turn, so we have it for the next set. It's really sad that we don't get to do both. What gets me out of that situation? Nothing. My powers are all gone for the most part. Well, I'm not blocking 55, so that's just not happening, so I guess I just have to do this. Let's take the most forge possible, I guess. Well, yeah, there's literally nothing in my deck that gets me out of it. I mean, I could hit like production off of Manifest Authority or something insane like that, but that's just not gonna happen, so let's take the most damage. And try to survive. Rolling boulder. It's probably not rolling boulder. Thinking about it though, Ice Lance is sick actually, because you get the Frost Orbs. Still taking chip, but mostly surviving. just need to cast blocks this turn. I don't have time to cast bombardment, I don't think. Stratagem's nice. I can go something like Gather Lights. We're close enough to blocking that I can kind of speculate. Oh, hey. That's nice. That's really the best hit, I think, there. We get to stratagem a card to the top of our library and then put it in my hand. Yeah. Which one do I want? I could get the rolling boulder rolling. I could pick up my sovereign blade just to have an answer to everything. I could pick up summon forth to draw my sovereign blade, but that's worse because then I don't get the second sovereign blade. 2 sovereign blades is 320, which kills, so I think that's probably where my head's at. They also block, so yeah, it's just gonna be sovereign blade for me, thanks. Feels a little bit junky to do nothing this turn, but whatever. We've got a kill lined up of some sort. Does this even kill this turn? This is 180, and this is... Oh, he got purged of Hang, so it's not 32 anymore. 14 by 3. If I just go Reflect, Manifest, Sovereign Blade, that looks like lethal. That looks like lethal at least. Let's see what we hit. Oh, we hit production. It's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna hit production off of Manifest Authority. Well, now I just cast my hand and he's super dead. Nice run. It was a fun one. I don't think anything too crazy happened in that run. I just kind of drafted 30 cards and a card removed, what, twice? It might have been my first time picking Sai. No. It was not. Yeah. Let's have a look at that. Run history. Let's have a look at that deck. This is my last run. Yeah, let's have a look at this. What did I do even? Yeah, I drafted the early Sword Sage. The Planisphere was really clutch. That last path was kind of really junk. Sai was clutch. Just all run Sai. Sai was insane. I don't think the others would have helped. Mini Cannon was cool. It did a little bit. Stone did a lot. I passed on Bag of Prep from this guy, which was something kind of silly, I guess, but... Oh, right, yeah, Sandcastle, I guess, was the really crazy one. Sandcastle hitting, like... Yeah, Convergence, Reflect, Knockout Blow, Falling Star. Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, neat run. Rolling that random Calamity against Queen was really good, and like getting it off the Snecko Whale. Just a couple of lucky hits with Mummy Hand. I guess the real star was Mummy Hand. This thing was like between 0 and 6 energy in a turn. It was really, really good. Nice run. A little spectacular.